On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on. A blessed and wonderful Saturday evening to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So now the evening I'm a peep, so just before me get into the main stories, I'm giving you a quick update on yesterday morning's vlog and this morning's vlog. Now in yesterday morning's vlog I spoke extensively on a series of knockings and clappings that took place in the Kingston Western Police Division where two fathers ended up losing for them 3 pints because of their sons who are criminally involved. I made mention of a man known as Father Kirk, a man who is known in the Denham Town community as the man who deal with all of the veggie chunks and the veggie stew type of meal, real Rastafari type of cooking. It is said that the criminal elements them roll up on the ras and knock it and clap it and name the ras food and broke the plate. Now if you wish to know more about that knockings and clappings, watch this vlog and get a full update on what went on. But this is the ras in that particular vlog that I spoke about. Now in this morning's vlog I also made mention of this element here presently on your screen as a man who was dubbed unidentified in this morning's vlog. His life was taken in the Rima community, a little scheme just beside the remand center and that of a scheme with them called Egypt. Now this brother here is known as JJ by some and affectionately called Bob in the criminal underworld. He is about 17 or 18 years of age and he was brutally cut down in a hail of bullets last night. But the thing is now, he was cut down by a known associate of him who went on a rampage for knock it and clap it on criminal rivals, and on his return he saw a man not recognizing that it was his criminal element friend and opened fire in his direction, hitting him all over his body, leaving him lifeless. Same place on the spot. Yeah man, so it's a pretty decent cancellation that go on. He never knows him life would have get taken or cut short by one of his own criminal element friends. I tell them like a juvenile there all a while, you know, say them see the streets and feel like say the streets are plating at 17 and a half years old, almost 18 years old, and his life cut short. But sometimes it is more of a blessing to us, the regular members of Chan Public, than anything else, because he was slowly but surely becoming a thorn in the skins of the people of Wilton Gardens, more popularly known from a criminal point of view as Rima. Yeah man. But anyway, make we get into this evening's set of stories. So we're going to kick it off on an international story right now. You don't know, so once it involves Jamaicans, locally or internationally, and the Spot News Media will be covering same. Now, a 31-year-old Jamaican man has been extradited to the United States to face charges of defrauding scores of senior citizens of millions of dollars in lottery scamming. On your screen is the man in question, a man that is known as Mastermind, but his parents named him Adrian Lawrence. Now, he was detained last month in Panama and extradited to the United States of America on February 8th at the request of the United States authorities. Adrian Lawrence is now facing a 6-count indictment charging him with conspiracy to commit mail and wire fraud, as well as mail and wire fraud in connection with a scheme to defraud United States citizens of their hard-earned cash. He was arraigned on Friday in a federal court in New York. Brianna Peace, a U.S. attorney for the Eastern District of New York, stated that Adrian Lawrence and his co-conspirators defrauded dozens of elderly victims in the United States of America. Collectively, they defrauded a whopping $5 million United States dollars by willfully misleading the people to believe that they had won a sweepstake and needed to pay fees to release their winnings. The fraudulent scheme was allegedly committed from October 2013 to April 2020. Now the man reach out and take away himself from Jamaica and go and chill out in a Panama. Never know say Uncle Sam have eyes all over. Yeah man, me I tell you. Now he is sitting in a United States federal jail awaiting to be sent to federal prison. United States, America, Uncle Sam or whatever name you want to attribute to that nation. Now play when it comes on to their citizens and no need for know that. Yeah man. Now back on local soil. So we're going to kick it off this evening over there in the Garden Parish of St. Ann, where it seems as if crime and violence has become the order of the day. And blood, sweat and tears seem to be the element that they're using to water the garden of the Garden Parish. Yeah man. Now this morning a man's body was found lifeless right here presently on your screen along this roadway, which is the Priory Main Road in St. Ann. So the man has since been identified as this man presently on your screen, Wesley Trench. He's a manager that works with the country's cigarette company, the Carreras group of companies. He's from the Mount Edgecombe area of Runaway Bay in St. Ann. So the police reports states that residents reported hearing a tumbling sound outside and a male voice calling out for help on Friday night. Checks were reportedly made, but no one was seen. So about 5:50 a.m. this morning, Saturday, a resident was walking along the roadway when he stumbled upon Wesley Trench's body. He was laying there lifeless. The police was summoned and Wesley Trench was seen laying on his back along the side of the road in a pool of you-know-what, beside a grey Hyundai Jeep with what appears to be a portion tap wounds all over his upper body. Yeah man, me I tell you, the man them deal with the man grimy. And still in the Garden Parish of St. Ann, a series of knockings and clappings go on where 3 teenagers get can up seriously and one end up lose him 3 pints courtesy of criminal elements in that particular area. Now the 3 teenagers get can up and as I stated earlier, one end up lose him 3 pints during an attack by criminal elements at the breadfruit tree area in Pineapple Place, Ochi, St. Ann. All of this took place Friday evening. Now the man who succumbed has since been identified as 18-year-old Kyle Dunn. He's of a Pineapple Place address and 2 other persons was injured who is also both males from a St. Mary address. The police report surrounding that knockings and clappings suggests that sometime around 8:10 p.m. all 3 were standing in a family yard with 2 other persons when they were approached by a man armed with a handgun who opened fire, hitting all 3 persons. After the knockings and clappings subsided, Dunn and the other 2 teens were seen suffering from what appears to be can up wounds all over their bodies. All 3 was rushed by residents to the nearby hospital where Dunn, who was corned up in the left side of his chest, died whilst undergoing treatment. The other 2 males were admitted in serious conditions. Now, on the Spot News Media will definitely try to ascertain what has been taking place in the Pineapple district of Ochi since of late, because that little section there has been targeted by criminal elements over these past couple of weeks. So definitely, most definitely, I will be making checks to see what I can uncover for the criminal and violent happenings in the Pineapple district of Ochi. Yeah, man. Now traveling further west to the parish of Westmoreland, we see where some time ago criminal elements made good their escape with an ATM machine with a sum of approximately $8 million inside, and them get away scotch-free for now. So I guess the $8 million sweet them, and other criminal elements decided to pull off another brazen attack of such. Now a man is now lifeless. His identity has not yet been ascertained, but one thing I can tell you for sure, he's no longer among the land of the living. As this morning, a brazen daylight knockings and clappings took place with that criminal element and police officers who were responding to an alleged robbery of a national commercial bank, ABM. Yeah, man. So all of this took place in a section of Westmoreland known as Little London. Now, the Westmoreland Parish Commander, SSP Wayne Joseph, has confirmed that fatal incident. Now, on your screen is the fire stick where the police them take off of the old dirty corner boy after them slap him with dirt settings, shut eye country land, never to return to the land of the living. I guess, and everything, we go for dog, go for puss. Yeah, man. And 7 brother, 7 different mind. Your luck will not be the same as the other man, and that some man need to understand. Now, them man they get away with 8 million, and you gonna shut eye country land. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, a word to the wise is always sufficient. So to all of the would-be criminals out there who don't decide to go work for them own and them want to get rich quick, easy, the get rich quick mentality, I go bring on down that slippery slope, and all you know go end up with is lay down somewhere on one block of ice in a one body bag. Yeah, man, me I tell you. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.